everyone. Thanks for tuning back in once again to the Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur TV show. I'm your host, Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur. So as you're coming in, please feel free to go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Be sure to click that notification bell and click the word all so that you're notified each time the Queen Goddess goes live. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur. You can also follow the Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur fan page, and you can follow me on Twitter at DGoddess27. Now, this is coming out of Gwinnett County, Georgia. So listen to this, honey. A teacher had the nerve and the audacity to cut a 5-year-old child's hair. A special needs 5-year-old boy cut his hair without permission, had the nerve to chop it off, and then put the hair in a bag and send it home with him. Okay, so let's get into it because I found this also egregious. And you know, the thing is, they were on code. They didn't want to even release this teacher's name. Okay, they did not want to release this teacher's name, but that teacher's name is Susan Williams. All right, so let's talk about it. So a Gwinnett County family says a teacher cut a 5-year-old boy's long hair in class earlier this week. Now, family members said the child, whose name is Jax, Jax, attends Rosebud Elementary School in Loganville, Georgia. His aunt, Meek D, wrote on Facebook on Tuesday about how she cut his hair. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen to show you all the news report and the Facebook post that his aunt posted. Okay, so everyone, please get those likes up, please, like and share. Okay, so this is the Facebook post that was posted by Meek D, the aunt. Please share. Enough is enough. This is my nephew, and today at school, Rosebud Elementary in Gwinnett County, his teacher took it upon herself to cut his hair for no reason. Our family takes pride in our hair due to its sacred qualities, spiritual value, strength, and cultural traditions. I am outraged. My nephew has special needs, and this is an assault. I am disgusted and deeply saddened by this traumatic event or incident. His hair was much longer than this, and if you notice, she took the right braid down and twisted it. Both ponytails were cut. So look at that. I mean, the nerve of her, and then had the nerve to put the rest of it that she cut up in a bag, honey, and then send it home. So let me go to the footage.
Exclusive. A mother outraged after she says an employee at Rosebud Elementary cut her kid's hair. We got pictures. Channel 2's Justin Carter, live outside the school in Gwinnett County. Justin, this was someone that the student was familiar with.
Yeah, that is right, Justin. The young boy is only 5 years old, and we're told that it was the class paraprofessional who cut off part of that boy's ponytail for no reason here at Rosebud Elementary School.
This is what Carla Royston saw when she rushed to Rosebud Elementary School Tuesday. Inches of her son Jax's hair was gone. She says that she got a phone call from the principal.
She proceeded to tell me that his hair had been cut significantly, and she said it was not cut by a student, it was cut by an assistant teacher.
A paraprofessional that, according to Jax's main teacher, was acting unusual that day.
The assistant teacher jumped up and said she needed to go. She grabbed her things and she left.
She says it didn't make sense. Jax has special needs, and the paraprofessional has been by his side all year.
She just seemed like she had a loving and caring relationship with him.
In a letter to parents Wednesday, Rosebud School Principal Brittany Riddick said in part, quote, that as soon as I was made aware of this situation, I immediately contacted the district's HR department and our school police, and both have launched internal investigations into what happened. In the meantime, I want to reassure you, the accused paraprofessional will not be permitted to return to our school.
Do we know if she held him down to cut it or what she used to cut it? Was it just scissors? Was it a knife?
Anything could have happened. She could have ran out of the building with my child. She could have harmed him. You know, anything could have happened.
A scary scenario for these parents. Now, Jax's father says that he met with school police today, and they assured him that charges could be filed against that paraprofessional very soon. But in the meantime, those parents say that they plan to remove Jax from here at Rosebud Elementary School immediately and plan to just actually get rid of his attendance here at the district as well. So they plan to just just leave to make him leave the elementary school here at Rosebud Elementary. We're here live. I'm Justin Carter, Channel 2 Action News.
So that is just so egregious, honey. Cut the child's hair off. And she probably was just the devil, honey, who didn't like the little boy or the fact that he was biracial. I mean, pay attention, honey. No one knows why devils do what they do. All right. Sometimes they themselves don't know why they do it, other than the fact that they're just evil and wicked and clearly nefarious. And so, I mean, the nerve of her. And then she was supposed to turn herself in, and she didn't even bother, honey. She is nowhere to be found. All right. That's where she is. Nowhere to be found. So I just found that also crazy. Now, hold on just a moment, because there was another incident where a child's hair was also cut. And this happened, let me see. I believe this happened a few months ago, but they literally cut the child's braid out. It says another parent comes forward saying her child's had braids ripped out of their head at the daycare. And this is all crazy. I'm going to share my screen so you all can see this too. How does the child's hair get ripped out of their head? They literally have a bald spot. Honey, people better start homeschooling their kids if they know what's good. Because some of these people are just terrorists as far as I'm concerned, just doing the most. Okay, so here it is right here. That looks awful. I mean, they literally ripped out like a whole chunk of hair.
Now to a Channel 2 Action News exclusive, a state agency investigating a local daycare where a mother tells Channel 2 Action News that her son's hair has been ripped out of his scalp. This is the second case involving a La Petite Academy in just the past few weeks, but this happened at a different location. Channel 2's Larry Spruill live in Norcross today. Larry, you talked to a parent and the state agency that is investigating.
And Justin, that state agency confirmed to me in this 7-page report that they are investigating La Petite. Now, this is my second investigation in a week. It's a story you will only see here on Channel 2.
I want this La Petite to be held accountable.
Julie Satut says, let's start there. She tells me it's been more than a month since she picked up her son from this La Petite Academy on Indian Trail Road in Norcross on March 24th.
I noticed that his hair had been pulled from his scalp. So he had braids coming from the middle of his hair down to his ears.
She tells me she questioned the school numerous times about what happened.
1 minute said that the school teachers told me that he did it to himself, but when I asked for the incident report states that they don't know what happened.
Just last week, I reported about another incident where a little 1-year-old girl hair was pulled out after she got stuck in a cubby at a La Petite location in Tyrone. Now, the Georgia Department of Early Care and Learning is investigating the academy in Norcross for lack of supervision of a child. How does that make you feel that there now is an official investigation from an outside organization?
Well, I definitely have hope that this time there will be more transparency with what's happening.
I reached out to La Petite. They sent me this statement. It says, in part, for privacy concerns, we will not comment in any more detail. Further, we are partnering with state child care licensing as they conduct their review. We will take any appropriate steps based on the findings once the assessment is concluded. And that mother tells me she did hire an attorney and she is now seeking legal action. We are live in Norcross tonight. Larry.
That's just all so crazy, honey. They are snatching people's children bald-headed. Is that what we're doing? Yeah, clearly so. Pay attention. Now, those two incidents happened at La Petite Daycare, which is also in Gwinnett County, Norcross, Georgia, which is Gwinnett County, right? The other incident at the school happened in Loganville, okay, which I believe is also Gwinnett County. But at the end of the day, that is all so crazy. Like I told you, all things nefarious happen in Georgia and Florida. So I am clearly not shocked or surprised. And then they said the child did it to himself. What child sits there and rips their own hair out by the root? That had to be extremely painful, okay? So I'm quite sure he didn't do that to himself. All right? Hold on just a moment. I'm checking this county for a second. Everyone, please get the likes up. Please like and share. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Yeah, Loganville is Walton. It's both Walton and Gwinnett counties. Absolutely. So, honey, let me tell you something. I live in Georgia, so I know to stay up out of Gwinnett County. It's split up area. So, with that all being said, everyone, please drop a comment. Let me know what you think about this, honey. What would you do if you were the parent and your child came home with a whole chunk of their hair snatched out from the roots, or came home with their long locks just cut off, and no one wants to explain why? And then pay attention. They don't want to give the names of these people when they do these things. That is also crazy. And then they'll try to lie on your child and say they did it themselves. This is all so sad, honey. But anyway, everyone, please drop a comment. Let me know what you think. All right, with that all being said, I wish you all love, peace, and prosperity. And I will talk to you all again soon.